Hi, my part will talk about Introduction IoT in Financial Fraud Detection. The primary objective of this research is to enhance financial fraud detection by leveraging IoT technologies to gather and process real-time contextual data. Next, what is IoT in banking? IoT in banking refers to the seamless interconnection of smart devices such as mobile phones, point-of-sale terminals, ATMs, and wearables that continuously record and transmit data streams including transaction history, behavioral biometrics, device fingerprints, location, and alerts about physical interference. For key benefits, instant decision making and fraud rejection is to analyzing transaction data in real time. System can immediately identify and block suspicious activity and enabling fraud prevention within seconds. However, faster transaction review in IoT-powered alerts drastically reduce review time, cutting down fraud investigation duration, and minimizing customer disruption. Also, heightened security against advanced threat for integrating IoT with AI defense fintech system against increasingly sophisticated AI-driven attack methods by identifying anomalies in device behavior and transaction patterns. The last point, I will talk about edge and federated computing. Firstly, edge computing refers to data processing occurs locally at the device or gateway level, enabling ultra-low latency decision-making even in areas with poor connectivity. Secondly, is about federated learning. It's about multiple banking endpoints can collaboratively train fraud detection models data without sharing raw data, preserving privacy while adapting to emerging threats. Lastly, continuous adaptation is about federated learning, which enables systems to update dynamically with new fraud patterns, making them more robust and future-proof. For methodology, this research adopts a comprehensive mixed methods approach integrating in-depth qualitative case studies without robust quantitative data analysis in order to truthfully investigate the implementation, effectiveness, and challenges of IoT-based fraud detection system within the context of Malaysian fintech startups. Next, the Google form used in this study was structured into two main sections, with Section A dedicated to collecting demographic information of the respondents, and Section B is consisting of a series of questions designed to assess their awareness, level of trust, and personal experience related to the use of IoT technologies in fraud detection with the Malaysian fintech sector. Next, the quantitative research approach in this study involved the analysis of case study from 3 to 5 Malaysian fintech startups, all of which have implemented various IoT-based fraud detection technologies, including location-based mobile platforms, biometric payment kiosks, and smart ATMs. However, the qualitative analysis focused on examining the interview transcript in detail to identify and interpret key recurring themes, particularly related to the process of data collection, challenges in system integration, and the implementation of continuous monitoring practice within the IoT-based fraud connection system. Based on the result, highest score is strong recommendation for IoT adoption by Malaysian fintech startups with a mean of 4.4. This shows strong support for IoT implementation. For lower scores, familiarity with IoT in fintech and importance of real-time fraud detection in building trust, both score mean 4.1, indicating relatively lower but still positive awareness and perceived importance. For 100% usage, everyone reported using fintech service with biometric or device verification, showing universal exposure to IoT-enabled system.
Hi everyone, today I will share what we found from a survey with 40 UNIMEP students about using IoT to stop frauds in fintech. Most students know about IoT and believe it can help catch fake or illegal touch. We look at the data using mean, medians, and mode, which is results show strong trust in IoT rules. But students also have a real concerns like data privacy, cybersecurity, and lack of strong law. They think IoT can help make fintech safe, but for that to happen, companies need to improve legal protection, education users, and build more trust in digital system. Next, all students say they use apps with fingerprints or face scan. They show that biometric touch is already part of their everyday life. Most students also think real-time fraud alerts are very helpful. They feel it makes their online payment safe, but they also want their personal data to be better protected. Lastly, many students say they would recommend using IoT in fintech. It helps them trust the apps more. And let me share some key findings from our survey on how IoT can help in fintech. Most students are familiar with IoT mainly through university classes and apps like e-wallets. They understand that IoT can keep online transactions safe. Next, we asked about the benefit of using IoT to catch fraud. Many agree it gives quick alerts, help with secure login, and keep a record of every transaction to avoid scams. We also found that most students support using IoT in fintech, saying it could prevent losses and stop hacking. They believe more advanced systems will be needed in the futures.
Hi, in this part, 3 main themes were found. Theme A, real-time fraud detection and prevention. Many students said IoT can help find and stop fraud quickly. Tools like fingerprint scanner, face recognition, and smart cameras can give fast alert when something is wrong. These technologies are very useful to stop hacking and reduce money loss. Team B, customer trust and engagement. Students also share that IoT makes people feel safer when using fintech apps. Features like fingerprint or face ID give users more confidence. For example, one person said more people use their apps after adding fingerprint login, so better security can help gain more user and trust. Team C, implementation barriers. However, many students said there are challenges when using IoT. Fintech companies must follow laws like PDPA, make sure different devices work together, and protect systems from cyber attack. This issue can slow down the use of IoT in Malaysia. In this session, our findings mostly agree with past research. IoT is proven to help detect fraud quickly, which supports early studies. We also found that security features like fingerprint login help increase customer trust, adding more real-life examples to support previous work. Our research also confirmed that fintech companies still face a big challenge like data privacy laws and system issues when trying to use IoT. Finally, while IoT has strong potential, most companies in Malaysia are still in the testing stage. This shows a gap between what the technology can offer and how much it is actually being used.
Now, I want to explain the recommendation for future IoT application in financial service. First, financial institutions should implement smart branches using IoT sensors and mobile beacons. This allows for real-time, personalized customer experience like instant product recommendation and proactive staff assistance the moment a customer walks in. Second, the use of IoT in risk management can be expanded, such as installing telematics in vehicles or environmental sensors in agriculture. This supports dynamic pricing, faster underwriting, and smarter loan assessment. Third, IoT can monitor the condition of properties tied to mortgage or insurance. Sensors can detect leaks or damage, triggering automated alerts and speeding up repairs or claims processing. Fourth, wearable devices like smartwatches can offer context-sensitive financial advice. This helps users manage their spending more effectively and tailored to their lifestyle in real time. Next, combining biometric data like fingerprint rings or heartbeat sensors with geolocation can significantly enhance fraud detection. If a card is used in a different location than the user's device, the system can flag it instantly. 6. IoT can support ESG strategies by monitoring environmental impacts like energy usage or carbon emissions. This ensures that finance projects align with sustainability goals and enhance investor trust. Next, integrating banking with smart city infrastructure, for example, enabling auto payments for tolls, transits, or parking can create more convenient, seamless financial service for urban users. Lastly, as IoT collects vast amount of personal data, it's critical to prioritize privacy. Institutions must ensure strong encryption, use biometric authentication, and comply with regulation like PDPA and GDPR to maintain trust. Next, I will pass it to the next presenter.
The integration of Internet of Things IoT technology in financial services offers many benefits such as better customer experiences, improved risk management, and stronger fraud protection. IoT can be used in many smart ways such as sensors to detect customer and offer real-time personalized service. It can also bring benefits in insurance and lending, such as IoT devices like vehicle telematics and environmental sensors help assess risk more accurately and enable faster decisions. So research among University Malaysia Police students shows strong awareness and support for using IT in fintech, especially for fraud detection. Many students are familiar with biometric security and believe technologies like fingerprint scanners and smart surveillance can reduce fraud. However, they also recognize challenges such as data privacy, regulatory issues, and device compatibility. For IT to succeed in Malaysia fintech, strong data protection, legal compliance, and better education for users and developers are essential to build a safer and more trustworthy digital finance ecosystem.